West Ham 1, Chelsea 5. This is exactly what we needed. This is exactly what we needed. All I wanted, a bounce back from last week where we basically played stiff. We didn't play fluently. I just wanted a good performance, a dominant win against a poor West Ham side, and that's exactly what we done. That's all I wanted. That's all I asked for, and 5 goals. So proud of the team, especially away, man. Um, I want to talk about the match beforehand, guys. Like, subscribe. I'm a new channel, trying to grow, especially in the football space, and it would really help a lot. But anyways, yeah. Before the match, Palmer got injured. Was super worried. This guy is basically our best player, right? Of course, I'll be worried. Hopefully, he has a minor injury. Hopefully, he comes back soon. And yeah, basically, Esteval took his place. I thought to myself, you know what? I know Esteval is new. We still should be beating West Ham, and hopefully he performs well. Now, start of the game, I think West Paqueta basically scored a banger. I think Esteval basically lost the ball. Paqueta basically got the ball, basically drove down a bit, and next scored a banger of a goal to against Robert Sanchez, who I have an agenda on. I want to talk about it at the end of the game about Robert Sanchez, but nevertheless, but basically we scored after a couple of minutes. Basically, I think after 9 minutes, uh, yeah, we had a corner. Cucurella headed it backwards. João Pedro, bang, 1-1. So I always knew João Pedro would do well. I think João Pedro last week was non-existent. This week, I think he was man of the match. Outstanding. Especially our next goal. Actually, even before our next goal, West Ham scored. And then Fulkrug was basically just dancing in front of us. I thought to myself, oh my days, we're making this big guy dance, basically doing this. Doing this, him and Paqueta, I thought to myself, no way. No way, we're not making that guy dance. We're not making that guy dance. Remind me of Lingard doing the Millie Rock oh my against Arsenal back in the days, I think 2018. No way. Luckily, luckily VAR saved us. Todibo was offside. Phew. Oh my god. But we scored the second goal, 2-1. João Pedro, this guy can do it all, man. He can score, he can pass, he can play make, he can dribble. This guy, jack of all trades. He's so versatile. He's a needle mover. He saved us, man. I'm in love with him. I was skeptical when we bought him, right? Especially came from Brighton. I mean, most of the goals he scored was, penalties, but he proves me wrong. This guy's incredible. Pass to Neto, Neto shot 2-1. Oh my days. I thought to myself, yo, this is it. This is it. West Ham's gonna be down. We should now be dominant. And that is exactly what we've done. Third goal. Gusto passed to Delap. Delap, by the way, underrated game. Hold up play. It was so crucial for us. I know he didn't score today in everyone eats game, but guys, he was so underrated. Hold up play, link up play. You had the good game. He had the good game, Liam Delap. Basically held up the ball, Esteval, and gave space basically for Esteval to basically dribble all the way down to the end of the box, and then basically passed it down to Enzo. Enzo easy shot, 3-1. Esteval. Remember, guys, new environment, young player, has pressure, 18 years old, doesn't know English. You know how Premier League is. It's a tough league, regardless of the opponent. It's a tough league. He's making it easy. He's fearless. Oh my God! Invest in him. This guy is the next big talent. I genuinely think, yeah. Give this guy, I think he will be up there in Neymar level. I'm saying this. I'm saying this. He's gonna be Neymar level. Give him 5 years, bro. Give him 5 years. I don't. I hope Real Madrid and Bembla don't come. Don't come for him, but he is gonna be world class. It's so obvious. Those type of players, those fearless players, man. I love. Oh, I love it, man. And then 3-1, obviously half time. I thought to myself, West Ham are so bad. We need to go for them. Corner, they are so bad defending. And all I wanted, yeah, if I just want us to basically be dangerous enough, at least have a shot, or at least try to get a corner, because corner defending there is so bad. And I was right. I was right. Basically, two of the goals afterwards, we scored via by corner. Basically, the fourth goal, when you had the corner. By the way, that West Ham goalkeeper is absolutely terrible. Hemmingson. I think he's West Ham got him this summer, 20 million. Probably the two worst games I've West Ham have ever seen, bro. Conceded three against Sunderland, conceded five, 8 goals in 2 games. What an investment, West Ham. What an investment. Basically he tried to get the ball from the corner and basically gave the ball, parried it to Caicedo, easy shot, 4-1. And we were basically dominant. West Ham did basically on nothing up until the fifth goal when we had another corner, and then basically we had a corner. I think went up to João Pedro, and then João Pedro gave it to Chalobah, and Chalobah easy goal header, 5-1. God, man, what a dominant win! And then after that 5-1, I can't lie, West Ham kind of uh they weren't too bad afterwards. They had a couple of like half chances, but really and truly, we should have made it 7-1. I remember beforehand, Enzo missed an easy chance where Neto basically cut back, passed it to Enzo. And Enzo, all he had to do was easy shot, but he missed. And that's what. And Reece James, when he came on, done a sexy through pass to Esteban. And Esteban, I felt like he was kind of nervous. I wish he kind of had just a quick shot, bro. Heminson's not a good goalkeeper, but just shoot, bro. Don't have to just like. I think he was hesitating, and then he was thinking, should I do a fake shot? Can I do this? But listen, man, he's a young player. Invest in Esteban. I was thinking to myself, oh, he should have the shot. But yeah, I feel like it should have been 7-1. I wanted a dominant win, but proud of the team, proud of Maresca. You know, we played so good. Everyone, I seen some people on Twitter be like, "Oh my god, we played without Palmer, and look what happened." Listen, I think with Palmer it would have been 7-1, 8-1. West Ham are just not good. I want to talk about West Ham a bit. We'll talk about Robert Sanchez. West Ham are terrible. I think they need to sack Graham Potter. They just, oh, apart from Bowen, Paqueta, and El Haj Malik Diouf, their team is so mediocre to bad. They have a double pivot of Ward Prowse and Suchek. And Suchek and Ward Prowse in 2025 are abysmal. They're not good. They should be worried. I think they might be relegated unless they get someone like Sean Dyche at least to hold up. Sorry, at least to hold on. God, terrible pivot. But finally, Robert Sanchez. Be honest, guys. Do you think he'll take us over the line? Do you think he'll help us win the league? Do you think in the 38 games he's going to help us win the league when he's conceding shots like this? This is a terrible West Ham team, by the way. You're forgetting last week as well when he conceded against Eze. Luckily, Gehi made the mistake. You can argue that maybe that free kick, he didn't expect the ball to happen, whatever. I'm worried about Robert Sanchez. I feel like we should be getting a good goalkeeper, but some people might be arguing with me, be like, Robert Sanchez is good enough. Trust me, just watch, man. I don't think he's good enough. I feel like we need to also get. I like the centre backs, the performance in terms of Tosin and Chalobah. I still feel like we need to upgrade in our centre backs. I know Fofana came after a while, but I feel like we need to upgrade. We need to get someone really good, like an A side. There's used to be in a good centre back partnership. There's an A side and a B side, and we need to get an A side. I think we need to go in the market and get a really good centre back if we want us to at least have a chance to compete in the league. I know people might think, oh my god, Liverpool, Arsenal, but why can't we compete for the league? But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much. What a dominant win. What a dominant win. I'm just so happy, man. Oh my god, I'm so happy. And yeah, we got Fulham next week, and I think we should be dominating them as well. We are at Stamford Bridge next week, so hopefully we should be, yeah. I'm going to do a pre-match review next week for Chelsea vs Fulham. And yeah, guys, subscribe down below. Thank you guys so much, and hope you guys have a good evening. Because I did. Cheers, guys.